I have of LJ that Tuesday night. He kissed me on my forehead, like he always does, and he tells me he loves me. Kiss Asher. He told him he loved him, and I'll see you later, my youth. That later never came. He never came back. He never came back.
Concentration.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, MT Squad? It's your girl, Meka Lashia. Squad, I'm hard. Oh, Lord. What's up, y'all? For those of you, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure if you come across this video, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notification bells on so you'll be notified whenever we go live or whenever we drop a video. Next, smash the like button, y'all. So we got something different for y'all today. So now I know a lot of y'all are used to us being silly and being goofy, you know, and our content is mostly comedy, but we are still human, and at the end of the day, there are some situations or, you know, some things that we come across in the news that, you know, touch our heart or whatever, and we, you know, like to shed a little light on. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So before I jump into what's going on, the story and everything, I want to give out our condolences to the family. I want to say, like we feel your pain. I mean, we don't feel it to, you know, the same extent that you do, but we do understand what you are going through. I have a son. I have only one son. And I just couldn't imagine, you know what I'm saying, what you're going through, what your family is going through. So we send our deepest prayers, sympathy, and empathy to the mother and the family and the friends. So the person that we are speaking on is the 18-year-old male, and his name is Linnon Latham, y'all. So everything I'm saying is strictly allegedly, but I'm going to give my honest opinion on the whole situation. After I'm done talking and telling you guys, you know, how I feel in the story, the situation, you are more than welcome to let me know in the comments. Have you heard about this story? What your thoughts are? Because I will be actually also attaching the mother and, you know, the whole story or everything. I will be attaching that to the end of this video. But just to sum up some of the situation that happened is we have a mother. She has an 18-year-old son, and he has like 1 month left until he graduates. 1 month until he graduates, goes to college and everything. So what happened was this young man left out one night to go with his friend, and the mother said that he has a curfew. His curfew was at 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. Well, 12 a.m. I'm sorry. His curfew was at 12 a.m. And when it was time, you know, when his curfew came around, he was not home. So the mother contacted her son on the phone. No answer, nothing. So after that, she contacted his friend because he told her that he would be leaving with his best friend. So the mother contacted the best friend, you know, to see why isn't he answering the phone. the first time the best friend told her that he had went to the bathroom or something like that. So I'm not going to get into everything verbatim, but she still wasn't able to get in contact with her son. She ended up, contacting the police, putting out a missing persons report. And unfortunately, I think 3 days later, they found her son in the river or lake or something like that. And they said that his death was an accidental drowning. So with that, the issue is the mother said that her son had been swimming, a perfect swimmer, a diver since the age of 2 years old. So that raises a little suspicion, like, how can someone that's been knowing how to swim all of their life, a perfect swimmer, taught his little brother how to swim, how did he drown? That, first of all, let me tell you something. When I heard that, I already knew it was something weird about that. You get what I'm saying? I knew it was something weird about that. But she goes on to say how after, they, discovered that her son had, been deceased, the best friend never reached out, came by. The best friend had informed his family about it, but he's, you know what I'm saying? He didn't call the mom. Like, everything is just giving suspicion. Weird. Doesn't add up. And I really agree with the mom. I'm going to say this because I'm a mom before anything. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I watched this woman talk, I felt every bit of pain she was going through. I can't literally feel it because it's not my child. But y'all, I'm not going to lie. I literally bawled out crying for her. Like, the way she sat there and spoke, and she poured her heart out on the live, because she was talking on live. The way that this lady just talked about everything, dealing with everything, what happened, how good of a kid her son was, all his dreams and aspirations that he had going on. This young man was flying planes. He wanted to, be a fly planes for a living. He loved airplanes. He just, all his achievements. He had 1 month before he went to college. Like, oh my God, like, I felt so bad and sad for her, y'all. I wanted to hug that lady so bad, and there's nothing I could do. But she got to me so much. I text my son and I told him, I love you. She was like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, y'all, as parents, as mothers, as fathers, go with your intuition. If you feel like something is wrong, go with it. And one thing I'm going to say that she said, but I always tell my kids, do not trust these people that y'all think is y'all friends. I preach this to my kids so much. You do not have to have friends. You never know who is behind your back, really, that's jealous or just evil, envious. You never know what people have going on in their mind or their true feelings. And I feel so, when I say y'all, I cannot say it enough. I cried so bad for this lady. Like, I felt this lady's pain, y'all. And she said the only thing that was keeping her was because she had another child, another son, and then a daughter to live for. That lady said if it weren't for her kids, she wouldn't even be here. Lord, y'all, when I say I felt her so bad. So my heart, our deepest condolences. When I say deepest condolences, go out to her and her family. I pray to God that you all get the justice. I know y'all will never, you know what I'm saying, it will never be healed. Nothing will ever be the same. But I pray, I just want that for y'all, justice. Because she said that they closed the case and deemed it an accident. No. I do not believe there was no accident. No. So I'm getting ready to attach the video for you guys so you can see and so that you guys can hear from point A to point, you know, Z, everything that happened. As someone was saying in the video, y'all have to put yourself in people's shoes before y'all go judging, because she was upset. She was upset. She did curse a few times. She did say that she wanted, you know, the family to reap what they sow, as they should. Like, y'all have to understand that losing a kid is different from losing a friend or a mother or uncle or a cousin. That's someone you created. Your kid, and I couldn't wrap my mind around it, because baby, if something happened to one of my kids, I don't know how to live without my kid. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how to live without my kid. So my condolences go out to anyone that has ever lost a child. I mean, I know we all gotta go someday, but baby, that young man did not get to live out his full life's purpose. He did not. And I'm so sad. I mean, I'm so sorry, you know what I'm saying, for this whole situation that the family has to go through. But y'all don't trust people. Don't trust people as y'all friends. Don't trust people and think that they have your best interest, safety, and everything at heart. No, they don't. No, they don't. But if y'all come across this video, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this one, please, so we can get some awareness going for this young man. And once again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all, please, please, please pay attention to this story. Get all the good facts and all the good morals you can out of this story. See y'all on the next video.
Everyone has been asking me what happened to LJ. I still don't believe what I was told happened to my son, because it doesn't make sense. I was told that, according to the autopsy, that my son drowned. Accidental drowning. How does a kid that is an amazing swimmer drowns accidentally? I don't understand that. Makes no sense. I'm still trying to process it. I'm still trying to process it. This shit don't make no sense. My son's been swimming since he was 2 years old. Diver. I wasn't able to talk about this for a very long time. I'm so bothered. I am so bothered by those motherfuckers. I am so fucking bothered. It eats me up inside. My son left home with Jalen Jameson, his best friend. His so-called best friend went to a park, Vizcaya Park, and then all of a sudden my son got upset about something on his phone and got out of the car. Y'all want to know the truth? Let me tell you the truth, because it doesn't add up. My son got out the car, supposedly, and left his phones, supposedly. And Jalen claimed he was looking for my child. A very littered area, right next to Vizcaya. This ain't the hood. We don't live in the hood. I looked at the time, and it's 11:30. LJ knows he has to get home before midnight. 12 o'clock comes. No LJ. I said, this don't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. So I texted him. I said, yo, where are you? No response. 12:15. my child. So I text his friend, Jalen Jameson, who told me LJ was in the bathroom and his phone was dead. And I said to him, don't lie to me. We live in the same complex. So then I went to LJ's location on his phone because he always turned it on. That's how good my child was. And I saw the car moving from Vizcaya and coming down Flamingo and coming home. So I watched it. My mind says, screen record this car moving. I don't know why I did that. I screen record the car coming from the location on LJ's phone. The car came in. The car didn't turn to come to my house. The car went to Jalen's house. And in my mind, I'm like, okay. I waited. LJ still didn't come. Call his phone, nothing. So I said, something don't feel right. Maternal instincts, ladies, fathers, mothers, go with your gut feeling. Don't ever second guess it. I jumped out of bed and I jumped in the car. You won't believe when I got to where the car was, it was in front of Jalen's house. Parked up, lights off, everybody gone to fucking bed. So I'm in my mind, they want me to think that my son is in there and I should go home, right? So I started calling again. Nothing. Then I text the boy. Yo, why LJ's not answering? What's going on? Then he tells me they were at the park and LJ got out of the car and he was looking for me, don't know where he went. I said, what? I immediately went straight to the park and started looking for my son and called the police. Called everybody I knew. And they started looking for my son. You know what's the worst part about this? This kid, Jalen Jameson, went and got his parents. His parents went with him to go look for my child. Nobody called me. Nobody came knocking on my fucking door. Nothing. Nothing. You make me wonder why you as parents did not pick up the phone and call me. I didn't even get to see my child. You as parents know this, went to help your child look for my son, did not call me, didn't even call the cops till after I called the cops. Huh? Who are you? What kind of human being are you? These people have not even come by and said sorry or give their condolences or anything. This little kid that used to eat at my house, go on vacation with us, I fed him like my own, have not even showed up and tell me what happened to my son. Y'all imagine my pain and my anger? Can you even imagine how I feel? It's just the grace of God that's keeping me. I swear to God. And that little boy named Asher. That little boy named Asher. He's the reason why I'm still breathing. Him and my daughter. They are the only reason. They are the only reason. Only reason. And you're gonna say my son drowned? Make it make sense. And as parents, you didn't think to come call me? And that fucking little kid, you didn't think to call the cops when LJ supposedly went missing? Huh? You know what? My hands are clean. I have to live with my child being dead. I hope they can live. I hope they can sleep, because I pray to God that the pain that they have caused me and my family will multiply. I pray everything they do will be cut off. I pray everything that they touch will perish. Because I'm a child of God. And so is my child. I didn't deserve this. My child was getting ready to go to college. He had dreams, he had goals, he had aspirations. All gone, all taken. I couldn't even have an open casket with my child. I didn't even get to see him. The only memory I have of LJ, that Tuesday night, he kissed me on my forehead, like he always does, and he tells me he loves me. Kiss Asher. I told him he loved him, and I'll see you later, my youth. That later never came. He never came back. He never came back. Now I have to tell Asher when he gets older what happened to his big brother. LJ taught Asher to swim. Sunday, Asher was swimming from one end of the pool to the next. This is rough. This is rough. I don't know. Some days. It's not easy. And I appreciate everybody that reached out every day up to today. There's some people praying for us, showing me love, giving me encouragement, and I appreciate you all. The only thing I ask when you guys see me out in public, please, want to give me a hug, that's fine. I don't want to keep reliving this. Don't ask me what happened. It triggers me. I need to get out. I need to be around people. I can't stay stuck in this depressive state for the rest of my life. So when you see me, wish me the best, show me love, but don't ask me what happened. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's painful, and it triggers me. It makes my mind goes to places it's not supposed to go. I'm driving this morning, I'm like, I gotta go see LJ. And it dawned on me, I'm going to see my son at a gravesite. This ain't it. This ain't it. I promise you, this isn't it. I feel like a piece of me left. I have a void in my heart that nothing or no one can ever make better or ever fix. This little boy is the only person that can fill that void. And they say time heals all wounds. Speak for yourself. Nothing will ever heal this wound unless God bring him back right here to me right now. Nothing. 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 There's no bright side to this. There's no bright side. That I have to live with this pain for the rest of my life and coexist in a world that's so fucked up with selfish ass people. I know you're supposed to forgive, But only God can help me to forgive those motherfuckers that did nothing to save my child. Nothing. Nothing. You went to go look for my child and did not call me? Did not call the cops? Jalen Jameson, I pray you rot in hell. I don't know what kind of friend you are. And to all the parents, tell your kid, don't trust everybody. Everybody ain't your friend. I used to tell LJ that all the time. I says, when your friends become your foe, out in the world, your secret goes. I always tell him that. People are only friends with you when it's convenient and when it's beneficial. But when you start progressing in life, they start to hate you. Low-key hate you for no reason. And you're still breaking bread with them. LJ would give his last for that little boy. LJ started a car wash business to wash the rent-a-cars we have. He hired Jalen. If I pay LJ $60, he give him that little boy 30. And you couldn't pick up the phone and call me, right? I hope the truth will set you free, Jalen Jameson, and your whole family. Because my prayers for you is never gonna stop. Y'all gonna suffer and y'all gonna feel the pain that you've bestowed on me and my family and my friends. God ain't sleeping. I do believe there's a God. That I do believe. And everybody has their day. Everybody has their day. Everybody. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. And while my son is sleeping, and it's often said they're in a better place, at least he's in a better place for real. I had 2 dreams of my son. 2 dreams. The first time I had the dream was like 2 or 3 days after they found his body. And he walked up to me with his head down. Whenever I'm disappointed in LJ, he always holds his head down. He walks up to me and he opens my hands like this and he placed something in there. And I picked it up and there was something wrapped in a blue wrapper. And I said to him, LJ, this is fentanyl. This is what kill you. You are dead. You can ask any of my friends. I told him that. I even called the cops and tell them I know what happened to my son. Because he showed me. And he held his head down and he walked off. That was the first dream. The other dream I had of my son, he was a grown man. He had beard. And I said, LJ, you look scruffy. What's going on, bro? And he says, Ma, I'ma ask Jesus to shave me. And I woke up out of my sleep. So I know he's in a better place. I've had friends that have had dream of LJ and shared it with me. One of the dream was LJ was so fixated on making his own jet. He barely comes up. When he does come up, it's for air and smile. And he was so fixated on building his jet. And that melts my heart. He loved airplanes. And so does his little brother. Asher eats, breathes, sleeps airplanes. But he loves airplanes. Every day he talks about airplanes. It's such a beautiful thing. Asher I don't think he understands that LJ was a pilot student and LJ flew airplanes. He just turned 3. But he's had that passion. And Davina Bennett can tell you, she used to come see Asher at 6-7 months and take him outside and he would point up in the sky and say, it. And it turned into airplanes. It turns into airplane. And now he's so fixated on airplane. So I know that God has a purpose and a plan. I know that. And you know what amazes me too? Asher doesn't ask for LJ. He's never asked for LJ. He tells you LJ is in the airplane, in the white airplane, up to today. He will say other people are missing, and he was like, where did Charlene go, or where did Grandma go? He has not asked where LJ goes. So I don't know what Asher knows, but Asher seems to know a whole lot and is at peace with whatever that is. But he tells me from LJ went missing that LJ is in the white airplane. You know, so that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to take the time because I'm so floored with all these messages about what happened to my son and this and that, and I just can't take it no more. I wasn't able to talk about it at the time because it was under investigation, but supposedly, according to the report, my son drowned accidentally. Beats me. I don't understand that. Makes no sense. But I'm trying to keep it together. It's not easy. I have a whole lot going on. A whole lot. And LJ used to help me with that load and that burden. He was such a good kid. He was my best friend. We talked about everything. I come to see him and I can't even talk to him because it's not the same. I should have been going to see my son at Embry-Riddle campus, you know? My mind goes all over the place. And I'm yet to fully accept this. It's so hard. Sometimes, to be honest with you, I feel like LJ's at his dad. He's getting ready to come back. And then it dawned on me he's not coming back. My firstborn. I'm happy I was able to give him a taste of the finer things in life. I was happy I was able to take him on a cruise into New York, and he lived in Vegas and Tennessee and Atlanta. Like, he had a good life and he deserved it. I've taken him to the Heat game, floor seats. Like, I think I did good. The things that he had a desire for, I was able to fulfill those. I wish I could. Sometimes I wonder, what was his last words? Was he calling me? Was he asking me to help? One Christmas we went to Minnesota. That was his favorite. He wanted to go back in the summer, and I promised I would take him. I didn't even get to. One thing's for sure though, I have a lot of memories that nobody can ever take away. I have a lot of memories and pictures and videos of my son. He was such a happy soul. He made everyone around him happy. I know he's looking down and saying, "Ma, why are you crying?" I can't help it, LJ. I'm human now. I am human. I've always been human. You're no longer human. You don't understand. But I'm gonna try to be strong. I'm gonna try to be strong. I'm sorry to not have been there, LJ. I wish I was. I would do anything for my child. Y'all can pray for me. Keep praying for me that God will give me peace. And God will help me to forgive. It's a long road. It's by far a very long road. I gotta go now. Y'all take care. Kiss your kids. Hold them. Love him. Tell him you love him all the time. Take care, guys. God bless. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the support. It hasn't been easy. Pray for my mother. Please pray for my mother. She isn't doing well. It hits her even worse than me, and she's my child, but you know, he catered to her. He really did. He spent time with her. He understood her. She loved him. She's just not in a good place. She doesn't want to do anything, go anywhere. I don't know what else to do. Charlene is doing okay. She's resilient. She has her moments, but she's doing okay. And I'm doing okay too. It's not easy. It's just not easy. It's just not an easy road. It's very tough. Very tough. Very tough. But I appreciate everything. And to every mother and father that has ever lost a child, I truly, truly understand that pain. I know exactly how you feel now. Nobody can understand that pain unless you've been there, unless you've lost a child. This doesn't compare to your grandmother. And it doesn't compare to your mother. It's different. Those are very painful too. And those are people you love. But when you lose a child you conceived and carried for 9 months, that was supposed to bury you, it shatters your world like broken glasses. And it will just never be the same. It will never be the same. Take care, guys. Look what one of LJ's friend did. That's been there for a while. I'm getting in my headstone, a very nice one too. It takes a while to build because it's custom. You guys take care. Thank you for the love. Oh, look at the view that LJ had. You see the airplane? There it goes. Airplanes. All is well. All will be well. God is in control. Much love. Take care.